Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Look at Atlanta. They've been grinding out enough wins to place fourth in the conference right now. And, of course, there's the Heat behind 4.5 games.
I think for the Heat, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they
The starting lineup for Miami, we've got Norman Powell. Tyler Hero is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Derek Lively. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now here's McCollum. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Pass to Jaquez. Hero, the pass to Powell. Misses the 3. Johnson inside. Powell covers. McCollum on the left side. Shot clock at 6. No good off the glass. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
The most discouraging part about that loss is that they actually played very well. Man, that can be frustrating.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Pass to Johnson. Powell against Lively. Here's McCollum. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's nice work inside that time by McCollum, showing you a lot of skill and poise.
Outside Jaquez. Back to Hero. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Powell against Johnson. Outside Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Now here's Mitchell.
Atlanta foul. Number 11. Steve.
To the inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Well, Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
6 to shoot. McCollum. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the last few seasons, Legs, C.J. McCollum playing mainly point guard, but for his career, mostly at the 2.
Yeah, listen, he can play either, certainly can be a lead guard when he needs to be, but shooting and scoring off the dribble is really his bread and butter, and he can get to it from any angle, any platform, in any situation.
Great player regardless.
Absolutely.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
McCollum on the wing, takes the 3, buries it from 3. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Hawks, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Heat leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident Dumped by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's take a look at the numbers for Onyeka Okongwu.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Hawks trail by 5. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Adebayo's got 10.
Yeah, foul line down to the baseline. That's where Adebayo does his best work.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Heat leading by 5. Adebayo is screen on Johnson. From 11 feet away. Wow, that's good.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Down low. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Okongwu for...
They will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Hero against McCollum. Outside Jaquez. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hero. And again, it's Miami converting.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Hero. 23 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, that really showed you a lot of toughness right there. Jaquez willing that ball in.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Daniels is checked in. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for 1.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. They've got C.J. McCollum. Johnson is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kuminga, so that's the Hawks 5.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
And Atlanta with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Larson. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. And there's a 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with the 76ers, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Okongwu's checked in for Kuminga. Oh, there's the alley! And a slam dunk by Lively.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans. Clock at 6. Inside. Adebayo with the crowd pleaser.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Johnson a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Lex.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Hero, he's checked in for Larson. Hero, the pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo sets a screen. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And one thing I love about Adebayo, he is never shy about throwing contact.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5. And his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
He hits the second from the line. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Second chance effort, and he lays it in. Okongwu's got 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
McCollum against Hero. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to McCollum. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell surveying the D. Adebayo sets a screen. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Johnson. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Powell for 3. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Johnson finds Okongwu. Lively with a screen on Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Checked in for Miami. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Hawks, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Miami trailing. Hero outside. Back to Mitchell from 6 feet away. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And the layup is good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And this has been an emerging part of Johnson's game. He is getting better at making smart passes.
Back to Hero. 4-3. No good on the shot.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
That one no good. Heat trail by 4. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 8 points.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the 3, he will not hesitate.
Pass to Johnson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, really nice use of that pick there by Johnson. He is so smooth in that action.
Wiggins outside. Atlanta. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Well, that's got to be an area of concern in this one. If they are able to dominate the boards again, it could be a repeat of the last week.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you, BA.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. 5 to shoot. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Pass to Larson. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Releases. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Number 11.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Powell comes in for Larson.
Jaquez. Roman Powell.
1:41 left in the second period. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. Oh, deflected. Johnson on the wing. Clock at 6. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And another thing they've done well is attack the offensive glass. Whenever a shot goes up, they're very aggressive and physical getting after that basketball.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks lead by 7. McCollum outside. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 6. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From deep. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. The drive by Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Atlanta on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
I think for Atlanta, right about where we left them at last check. They're solidly in that playoff picture.
It'll be interesting to see how their season progresses. This team could go deep or wash out early. Hard to guess either way, man.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Hawks.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the 3. 2 points. That one goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Jaquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, and it's Miami with another.
Well, that's just a classic two-man game right there with Hero. Called for the pick, and he found some room to operate.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Well, you got to be more disciplined when you guard Hero because he will find ways to get to the free throw line.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Here's Hero following the score by Atlanta. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got 15.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Over to the left wing. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Down low. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. This game is all even. Give him 8.
This is the second half start they were hoping for. 4 straight field goals out of the gate.
McCollum outside. They set the screen. Lets a floater go. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Inside for the lead. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Last 10 games, here are the shooting guards who have been scoring the best. 5th, Tyler Hero.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, it's part of the nature of that position. Your team needs to be able to pencil in a certain number of points from that spot.
Johnson a screen on Mitchell, looking to end the run into the lane, and it's Miami with a rebound. Powell passes to Hero. Outside Adebayo. For three, Powell. Unable to get that one. Hawks trail by 3. Here's McCollum. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Norman Powell.
Wow, that is some kind of concentration by McCollum. He took that hit and was still able to convert.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
C.J. McCollum. 1 second.
The Heat have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Powell against Johnson. Hero for 3. The shot no good.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Johnson with it. Hero picks him up, and the shot goes in. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Johnson against Powell. Lets it go from deep. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one. The Hawks leading. Stolen by Hero. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ahead. Here's Jaquez. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Hero against McCollum. Adebayo sets a screen to the middle. Adebayo rocking the rim.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Johnson a screen on Hero. Pass to Johnson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now here's Hero. He's got 15 to the paint. Here's Powell. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Hawks have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Lively. With the teardrop. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Down low. Adebayo with a steal.
And his active hands right there prevented that entry pass.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's the floater. Mitchell grabs a miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Hero looking around. Pass to Jaquez. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 13. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Powell outside. Here's the pick. From behind the arc. That's his 6 make in 11 tries.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Hero against McCollum. Pass to Johnson. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you guys.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. That one's good for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hawks trail by 4. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 20.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen to the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
And that is what combo guards have to do in this league. Tyler Hero can score it, but he can also run your offense.
McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Hero. He's got 15. Outside Adebayo. Mitchell with the ball. Now Hero. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McCollum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And he does a great job. I mean, he baits you. CJ baits you into overcommitting defense.
Substitution on the court.
And the Hawks with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. We've got Okongwu. Derek Lively is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Lively. 6 to shoot. Okongwu, a screen on Wiggins. From about 16. Another shot. And Okongwu with the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero from downtown. Lively grabs a miss. The Hawks lead by 7. Johnson on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. McCollum outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Nice move. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Heat trail by 7. Here's Powell. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Stolen by Hero. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
McCollum on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Hero outside to tie it up. On target from range. Hero's got 16 in the second half.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Pass to Lively. Powell against McCollum. There's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
McCollum outside. Johnson a screen on Powell. They still need this. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
So for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware, and Mitchell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Tries to break his ice. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's Heat leading by 5.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out with the game on the line.
Vincent's checked in for Atlanta. So it's the Heat taking the W at a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.